Hi, I'm Mark Betnell. This is Physics 110. I'm going to use this short video to introduce myself and to talk a little bit about the class and how it's going to work and give you a feel for me. I use the pronouns he and him. I'm a part-time faculty member here at Edmonds Community College, and I've been here for the last 3 years. This is the 4th time that I've taught a hybrid 110 class here. So I'm not completely new to teaching online. However, the previous versions of the class were hybrid, so I was having the lab sessions in person 1 night per week. And during those lab sessions, we did a little bit of lecture and we did a little bit of quiz and exams and stuff like that in addition to the lab. So the challenging thing for me this quarter is going to be not figuring out how to teach online, because really most of the materials already were ready to go online. The challenging thing is going to be figuring out how to run a lab and how to do quizzes and things like that in this new environment. And also, because we're going to miss that in-person component, figuring out how to help you all have an experience as though you're learning physics together and not entirely on your own. I think it's really important that you have that. And so that's the thing I'm going to be striving to figure out, and it's going to lead to some changes throughout the quarter as I figure that out. So a little bit about myself. I am, during the day, a full-time high school teacher at a private high school in downtown Seattle. It's called Seattle Academy of Arts and Sciences, and I've been there for 7 years. That school has gone fully online during this time. And so during the day, I'm mostly focusing on that job. And in the evenings, I'm working on the admin stuff. I plan to be as responsive as I possibly can be. So you can expect to hear from me within 24 hours if you send me a note, especially if you send it through the Canvas mail or through Edmund's email address. That's probably the best ways to get in touch with me. So going back in time, before I was a high school teacher and a part-time college instructor, I got a PhD in physics at Boston University back in 2010, 10 years ago. This is me before with the gray hair. So while I was there, I studied computational biophysics, which meant that I used computer models to study protein folding as it related to several different diseases. Not COVID, diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Before that, I got a master's degree in philosophy at San Francisco State University, where I focused on the effects of information flow on moral decision-making. That's still a really big interest of mine. Though now I focus a little bit more on artificial intelligence and fairness and bias and discrimination. And those are some of the things that I teach about at the high school. So I also have 2 kids. They are 7 and 10 years old. I have a wife, Sarah. That's my mom. So they're all stuck at home with me right now. And we're having a pretty good time, but it's challenging, as I'm sure it is for all of us. My kids are really into dance and music and art and creating and baseball and soccer and building stuff. And it's hard to be stuck in and without all their friends and everything, but we've been making it work. And in some ways, it's been neat that I've gotten to spend a lot more time with them than I ordinarily would. My wife is a web communications consultant. She helps nonprofits communicate about the work that they do. She's also a member of the Shoreline School Board. So she's been very busy with helping them figure out how they're going to support their students throughout all of this. This situation is really difficult for all of us, for the college, for the region, for the world. This graph is showing resource use in the hospitals in the state of Washington and projecting it out into the future. And the situation in the state of Washington is getting better. And it's been getting better because of all of the work that we've been doing over the past month to isolate ourselves and to stay away and to close the college. And the experts say that we need to keep doing that for a couple more months to some extent. And maybe the exact details will change, but we need to be isolated to keep this from coming back quickly. And that's difficult. My hope is to be as responsive as I possibly can to that situation, to be understanding. I want to give you a great experience in learning physics in spite of the difficulties. So some things I want you to know about myself. I want you to know that I am flexible and reasonable and that I want you to succeed. If there's if you need anything, you reach out to me. If it's about physics, it's my job, and I will do whatever it takes to help you learn this stuff. If it's about something else and I can help, I will. If it's something I can't help with directly, then I will do my best to put you in touch with resources that can. So let me know what you need, and I will do what I can. Be on the lookout for course updates and messages. Let me know if you're not sure what to do at any point. Go ahead and get started on the first module in the course. Start reading the textbook. I'm looking forward to a really great quarter with you and a good time learning some physics and its application to world energy issues. And I hope to be talking to you all soon. Take care.